Hey guys, hope you are good and well. Gold has broken into a new record highs above 4300 plus and might heighten macro uncertainty and safe haven demand. The overall trend remains strong bullish with higher highs and higher lows visible. However, due to such strong momentum, short or pullbacks are possible, especially when overbought on oscillator. So, if we help with the indicators or volume profile, RSI, trend lines, order blocks, so we find these order blocks, buying order blocks on this zone for market. Here is the one order block when market is identify bullish order blocks from prior strong moves. There was a second order block for markets when going towards upward direction. If price retraces into a bullish order block from above and holds, it's highly approaches a bearish order block from below and gets rejected. That's a potential shortage zone. So if markets is going towards upward, then fine. And if markets closes below to this order block, then market continue to downward direction. And if we help with the volume profile indicator, then we see trader buying zone of this area, buy from highly buy from this zone, and traders are 95%, 90% traders are buying from this zone. So use on price trend to confirm price moves. If price pushes higher but probably fails to make a new higher divergence that warms of weak momentum, a clean breakout above our resistance zone should be reinforced by a volume spike to validate strength. So these are trend momentum oscillators, overbought signals. These are the some uh, in the heading of back are the some fundamental and macro drivers to US interest rate, the Fed interest rate, which is signals rate cuts or becomes dovish, gold gains because opportunity cost of holding gold falls. Convergently surprise how the shift would pressure gold. US dollar strength gold often moves inversely to the US dollar or weakening US support goals upside. And these are the data, these are the chart of our Fed Reserve FOMC target range for the federal funds rate. These are the data. And when it's the next US Reserve Fed announce its decision regarding interest rate 8 times a year during Federal Open Market Committee meetings approximately every 6 weeks, this decision will determine whether or not the central bank will raise rate hike, lower rate cut, or leave the current interest rate unchanged, with each outcome having different goals and objective. So if we see other chart, federal funds data chart historical, then we see some safe haven demands and geopolitics, trade wars, global instability, inflation, fears, all close to the scenario. And if we see the bullish and bearish scenario, gold continues upwards direction in March, but it may first consolidate, pull back into a demand zone order block or before resuming. If price holds above a strong order block from spot, say in the 42 to 43 range, then break out toward a 45 range, 45k. These are the targets of market direction next move. Hopefully, the next move is this that a confirmed breakout above the next major resistance volume node or supply block with volume would accelerate the move. So gold is currently riding strong momentum. These are moving in straight lines using volume profiles and order blocks. We can see where the real battlegrounds lie, the zone where institutions will likely defend or push in the near time. So if we see in the daily order blocks, daily chart point, then we marked these order block. These are the greatest buying order block. If markets come downward and market stay to this, then markets continue to this direction. If market retest this zone, then markets above to this direction retest and markets uh, change the trend into upward direction. In near term, we expect a consolidation or retracement in a strong demand order block zone. If that zone holds, gold may launch another like a potential target about 245 if price breaks below to these structure, then markets the confirmation will be volume. We went back volume backing breakouts or breakdowns. We could see a deeper retreat. The fundamental sides all eyes are on the US Fed, the strength or weakness of US dollar, geopolitical conditions, and lower weights, dollar weakness, developments, and safe haven flows all favor gold upside, but hawkish surprises or a strong dollar rebound could not pressure. So for your trade plan, these are these zones to make for a new trade. So hopefully this video is good for you and making a new high markets in this structure with the help of this structure. So very thanks.